Attention all passengers. Welcome to the Tea with Tree presents Wanderlust, a limited travel series with me, Tree Taylor, and my co-host for your next adventure, author and luxury travel queen, Cher Teray. From flirty flights to full-on fantasies, fictional and non, this isn't your average travel series. Buckle up and enjoy a ride full of romance, wanderlust, and just the right amount of turbulence. For the soft life lovers, passport stampers, and certified mile highers, this series is your new obsession. Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to the Tea with Tree, where Facebook is being a bitch. I don't know what's wrong with it. Like, it's not. This morning it was doing some bullshit too. But we must proceed. Welcome to the Tea with Tree. My name is Tree Taylor.
And I'm Cher Teray.
We're here to give you some travel tips. We're here to chop it up a little bit. We're going to have a guest. We're going to do something a little different. Yeah. I don't know. StreamYard, y'all better get y'all ish together before I go back to restream. Shout out to all the people tuning in on Instagram. Cher, what's up? It was your birthday!
Getting older, wiser, sexier.
Yes.
Smarter.
Come on, braids. Now, those are twists, right?
They are Senegalese. Yes.
Shout out to Samika. Thank you for joining the show tonight. Loose neck. Always giving us great commentary. He is the unofficial of the producer of the Stewart Media and Entertainment Network. Like, he does all the things. Cher, what'd you do for your birthday?
Oh, well, you know, I was going to tell you about a date.
Wait a minute. She's looking down on the...
I'm finding it. Come
on with it.
I was going to tell you about a date, but...
Uh-oh, he calling? Hey, she busy, sir.
We busy.
You watching the Tea with Tree. It's the Wanderlust series.
Yes. You know, I'm happy to say this is not the first date, though. We've been on a few now. And I'm going to tell you about the first one.
Go.
No, actually, it wasn't the first one. It was the second one. Look, we keep talking about this trail ride, right?
Bring it up, sell it.
So
go.
I, bought a pair of boots. And I had this jean shirt number with a little bow tie. So I'm looking real cute and country.
Okay.
And we get there to the date and we're, chilling, walking in, getting ready to go sit at the bar and wait on our table. And I took a step thinking I'm cute, popping my hips and slipped. And
like me, I would totally do some shit like that.
Listen, this man caught me by the elbow and said, "Are you okay? You fell so gracefully."
Oh my God, I love him.
He said, "Thank you." And then he proceeded to say, I thought you were trying to show me something like a dance move or something. It was so graceful. Like, it's like, I think my thumb broke, but it's okay. It was good. It was a good meal situation. It was good.
Did you have on heels?
No, girl, some cowboy boots. And I should have known better than to get some cowboy boots from Amazon.
Look, wait. Amazon be having good shit. Okay?
I thought, and I also thought that I was going to, send a nice little message to the restaurant and say, "Hey, your floors are slippery." I'm glad I didn't, because I went and read the reviews on the boots, and everybody was like, "These are some slippery ass boots."
Yeah, you got to read the reviews. We be like, "Oh, it's so cute. It's so cute." Read the reviews.
Yeah, this phone situation here. Let me make sure I have that ringer off.
I just want to understand why Facebook, because this morning it was the same thing. Like, I was trying to find the show. I don't know. Like, you can see that we're on, but it says, "Sorry, we're having trouble playing this video." And it won't even play on my page. But
well, you don't know, the stews are the most wanted in America. So now see, I see us right here.
It's showing now?
No, I see us. We are live on we're live on YouTube,
Mm-hmm.
but I don't see it like showing up where it's supposed to be. But
Interesting.
fuck it. I gotta keep going. You're watching the Tea with Tree, and where I don't stop for bullshit.
Yeah.
Tonight, share.
Yes.
Tonight, well, let me tell y'all what I've been up to. First of all, this weekend, I am going to be at the Black Romance.
Book
Wait,
fest.
thank you. So I get tongue tied about it. The bull did it, loose neck. I'm sorry, I'm all over the place. We're gonna be at the Black Romance Book Festival. What up, Vern? Vern's picking me up tomorrow. He's my personal driver. Y'all need a driver? Call Vern.
All
Black
right.
Romance Book Festival. I am so excited to meet authors that I've narrated for, other narrators. It is a community of people who black people. I really just appreciate the girls, the ladies who are pulling this together,
Yeah.
because the publishers don't do nearly enough. There's only like a few black book publishers, and they can't do it all by themselves. But these girls, you said it's the first time.
This
It's
is the
sold out.
first year and it sold out within 30 minutes.
They called me a year ago,
Yeah.
and I was like, "Who is this? What is this?" I just said yes. I said yes to. I mean,
It,
it looked legit.
that's why I need to stop my mess, because I got the message too and was like, I don't know these people.
See,
On a week late and
they
was like,
know,
oh, I missed out. Yeah,
and
I
they not
couldn't get
playing.
in. They're not playing.
So that's this weekend, and I'm going to be out there on a panel. I'm going to be doing all of the things that I'm going to be taking some classes.
Yeah.
We're going to go out Friday night. Y'all hang out with me. I'm going to be at the Spaceman, because it's a DJ there that I really got to see. But
Okay.
yeah, that's what, it's the usual. I'm very busy. Somebody texted me about 6:30, was like, how much do I have to pay you to come over here? And I'm trying to say, there is no window. I don't want you. It's not about money. I don't have the time.
Yeah.
So God is good, because a bitch was driving Lyft when she ran off to California so she didn't kill her husband.
That's right.
And now you watching the Tea with Tree.
And you
But
getting
you
so
was watching that and yes.
love it.
So the
So
show tonight. Oh, go ahead.
no, I'm just gonna reiterate the fact that I can't get in. And so I might be coming to meet you at the Spaceman, depending on how late you're there. I do have an event that we're doing with some authors, but again, I'll be on the outside looking
That
in.
I wasn't invited to.
But I thought y'all
by
would be at
herself.
the mixer. You hear me? The little mixer. I thought y'all was gonna be at the little mixer.
Don't do that, Cher. It's not a little mixer. I will be at the mixer. I'm so
Yeah.
thankful and grateful to be there. And then I will slide over.
Rose and rye, baby.
So, what else is going on? Oh, today's show. Today's show, picked, pampered, and passport stamped. Dating abroad, where the men bring you flowers and not excuses.
Ever.
Okay.
Or maybe they do sometimes.
But Cher, you used the term they have only lit, I think you said only live once energy. Wait, I
You
wrote it.
only live once energy. Or was that it? Is that how I said
No,
it?
don't worry. Don't worry. I made a note, baby. I made a note. Cher said, yeah, only that these men overseas have only lived once energy.
Yeah.
They're very persistent. They
Very,
get right on it.
very much.
And the thing that I've discovered, which is interesting, is that they make it pretty hard.
Yeah.
Make it pretty hard to come visit. A visit. Ain't nobody trying to get married in this motherfucker, okay?
That's the thing that I want to talk about. Like, why is it so hard for people, men, women, whoever, from other countries, some other countries, to come here.
First of all, America, stop. Okay, stop it. You all right. They're gonna be like, he can't come. Nah, but I'm saying, like, stop it. Stop it.
They're like, we don't care if it's a love match.
You were in the military.
Yes.
So you've seen a lot. Talk about it a little bit.
Ooh, I don't know if I can talk about it. You know,
well, okay, don't talk. Well, what I really meant, Cher, is that you're very well traveled, and so you've seen things, but because of that, in airports and things, not anything related to the military. I don't want to talk about that.
No,
and you're watching the Tea with Tree. Go ahead.
Yes. So there's this thing. What I was talking about is there's this phrase that's what goes on deployment stays on deployment. So it's a lot of fuckery that goes around on deployments, but from a world traveling perspective, you know.
Well, you mentioned to me that you'd been in the airport before and just seen some differences in when you're in Europe versus other countries.
From a perspective of dating, you know, from the moment you touch down in some of these places, you know, the men make themselves well known that they are interested. From other perspectives, though, it's some things that go on in airports around the world that don't happen here. Like the first time I went to Germany, I saw armed, like, people walking around with guns, like literally, like riot control gear and stuff on in the airport. And I was like, whoa.
Well, I'm specifically talking about how hard they make it to get here. You mentioned having seen the kind of, you know, you called it exclusionary.
I think so. Yeah. You know how when you go through, you know, when you land in another place and you get ready to go through like passport control or whatever the case is, or customs and border, what we have here, but you go somewhere else and they have like these lines or these signs that say US citizens, let's say European countries or whatever, y'all go over here. But then you might have another list of like African countries or brown people countries. And they like, y'all go over here. And 9 times out of 10, that line over there is going to be much harder to get through security. They'll just I want to say it was when I was going to the Bahamas, there were some people from Algeria who were trying to get back into the US, had been on vacation, and they were like, no, we ain't letting nobody in from that country right now. These people were like, well, we just left and we're trying to get back.
Did you feel that they were Americans? Or
no, they were definitely from Africa, from a country in Africa. I want to say it was Algeria. I might be wrong on that, but it was very obvious that that particular country had been blocked, if you will.
That's no good. And they were blocked and didn't know it before they got there, because typically if you're blocked, I'm eating nuts again. If you're if you're blocked,
you should know that before, you know, they let you on a plane. But apparently while they were wherever they were traveling, the rules changed and they gave these people such a hard time. It was sad, actually.
Well, what I want to say is it may be challenging to get here.
Yeah.
But I know ninjas that live down the street and they do less. Okay.
Yeah.
This man done got a lawyer so he can come and visit. So that's what I'm going to say about that.
So wherever he's coming from, and I ain't going to put you on blast or him on blast, but they are giving him a hard time to come see his boo thing.
So not his boo, but not giving him a hard time. It's just a lot of paperwork where you and I literally can go. We can just do this right here. Wait. I'm trying to work the board. We could do this.
That's right.
Log in and book a damn flight and go wherever we want. And I think I took that for granted. I've never heard of such nonsense, but he got it. So I'm not worrying about it. I'm not gonna. And that's another thing. As I am growing into my feminine energy, he got it. if you want to come,
he'll figure it out.
Do whatever. Yeah, and I'm too busy. I'm too busy. You were watching the Tea with Tree. I am Tree Taylor,
and I am Cher Therese.
Guys, we're gonna do it a little different tonight. This is our 4th episode. We are only having 2 more, and I am reminded every Thursday why I really have no business trying to do a show, because we took last Thursday off, and I cannot tell you how needed that was. I thank you all so much for being here. I don't know what's wrong with Facebook. I know that I will have to find out before Monday, because, well, it ain't whatever it is, I didn't do it. It was working fine yesterday because his brother did a whole show. This is the Stewart Media and Entertainment Network. When we come back, we're going to get into it a little more. Picked, pampered, passport stamped, dating abroad. Cher, I want to go where I'm celebrated.
That's right. And you should be. As a matter of fact, I wanted to tell you, you're looking pretty beautiful tonight. I love the lips.
Thank you.
You're welcome.
Thank you. I'm telling you, I'm in my feminine so hard. We're going to go to break. Guys, get them headphones on, because it's going to be a different kind of commercial we got going here. We'll be right back.
All right.
The air between us was thick with tension, and for a moment, everything else disappeared. It was just her and me, the heat of our bodies, the weight of our desire hanging between us. Her eyes locked with mine. I saw a flicker of emotion in them. She didn't attempt to hide it. I held her gaze as the possibility of how this moment would play out ran through my mind. "What are you waiting for?" she whispered. Her voice was barely audible, but it cut through my musings and the pounding of my heart. I didn't answer with words. I didn't need to. My grip on her hips tightened, and in one swift motion, I rolled us over, reversing our position so I was the one on top. The sticks clattered to the floor, forgotten. My lips crashed against hers, the kiss fierce and demanding, mirroring the intensity of our sparring. Her legs wrapped around my waist, pulling me closer, and I could feel the heat of her body through the thin fabric of her shorts. My hand slipped between us, pulling the waistband of her shorts down, finding the slick center of her arousal. She was so wet and ready. This time I didn't hesitate, couldn't control my need for her any longer. I quickly pulled the drawstring of my pants and freed my aching knob, positioning the tip at her entrance. I paused, only to meet her gaze for her permission. Her eyes were half closed, her lips parted as she nodded, giving me all the permission I needed.
I don't know where Cher went. I guess she had to go get some water. She was hot. We are back. You are watching The Tea with Tree. I am Tree Taylor.
And I'm Cher Therese, the author.
You okay, girl?
I'm the
one over there.
Okio Bombi, honey.
Child, what was that? We ain't even do a commercial. What happened?
Well, look, you've been doing an amazing job with the wonderful Delia McGee.
Thank you.
We thought we would bring the flavor of the man, the main male character, main man energy to the group.
Black Diamonds pouring drinks for Loose Neck virtually. Thank you. I'm sorry to cut you off. Okio, talk about him.
Let's go. So this book that you've been reading from for the last 4 weeks now, 4 weeks. It's told from 2 points of view, the main male character and the main female character. And they basically are telling their experience of each other through this story. And so, again, you've given kind of the rendition of what the female character is feeling, seeing, doing. And she's a little grown and sexy little spitfire. This is the man that she's been kind of swooning over, if you will. Kenyan-born, London-bred, Black James Bond, Okio Bombi.
And how do you come? Like, I don't care what you say. Some of this is you. I had to ask her, guys, ladies and gentlemen, I had to ask her. I was like, you know how to fight? Have you been fighting because Delia's character,
she's a fighter. She's a fighter.
Like, but it's called something. It's not MMA.
It's MMA. She's an MMA fighter, but she's mixed martial. Well, mixed martial
Okay.
arts. That's what
Yeah,
MMA
it's the
is.
same.
Yeah.
Okay.
Different
I was
style.
like, how are
Mhm.
you getting inspired like this? Like, it's too delicious for
Listen,
you not to have lived this out.
let me put y'all on game. I don't know if y'all ever saw the movie Woman King or not, but
Yes.
the young girl that was Viola Davis's daughter, I won't give no spoilers if you haven't seen it, but that young lady is an actual mixed martial artist. And I found her on TikTok. And when I saw what she was doing, first of all, Okio was a character from another story, and I knew that I was going to write a bigger role because, again, Black James Bond energy, right? But I knew this CIA ninja, that's his name in the book. That's what he's called in the book. I knew I had to find a powerhouse for him because, I mean, he's ex MI6.
Right.
And it's kind of like very standoffish, very Sigma male, lone wolf, doesn't need anybody. What kind of character would break through his, exterior? And so I was like, what if somebody like kicked his ass? And who would be able to do that? And here we are, Delia, MMA fighter by night, architectural assistant by day.
It's I mean, you're just very talented. Your imagination is wonderful. Later, we're going to continue because I was like, I'm still gonna do mine.
Okay.
But we're gonna switch it up a little bit. Share. The title today is Picked, Pampered, and Passport Stamped: Dating Abroad, where the men bring flowers, not excuses. Now, I love my Black men in America. I'm not saying anything. I'm just saying that I'm at a point in my life where I don't want to lead. I've said this repeatedly in this space. I want to be led.
Yeah.
And so I went purposefully by myself out of the country, scared, but I did. And I went to Amsterdam, Lisbon, and Paris.
In one fell swoop. Let's go.
Okay, because you need to take trips by yourself and you need to treat yourself. Okay. So I did for like 10 or 12 days. And I was just very much approached often. But I don't say yes to everybody. Everyone doesn't get my yes. But I did go out twice. And I had a good time. And then, it's over, right?
Not yet. Or is it?
In your mind, it is. I mean, I just went out. But I've had one person really persistent.
Yeah.
Calling. And I went in February. And so I'm just noticing the behaviors to be different. Yeah. And I am not the kind of woman, and you're watching the Tea with Tree. This is the Wanderlust series. We're talking about traveling. We're talking about traveling alone. We're talking about dating abroad. There's apps out there where Black women, because I love all women, but I'm Black. Okay. So I'm gonna talk to y'all. Black women are like purposefully engaging with men from other countries because they're not having a good situation here in America. And I mean, even today, I don't want to really go into it, but Offset wants some damn support from what's the girl name? Yes.
Please tell me that room, that soap opera is over. It's not over.
That's some bullshit. You've been whoring, sir. Not even if you weren't, even if you just amicably separated. What?
Right. Like both of y'all are famous in your own right. You have kids together. You got kids by other people. What? That's crazy.
I am a healed human that doesn't have the bandwidth to heal anybody, not even like nobody. So I'm open. And so I went out twice, not thinking anything of it. Even now, it's not that. It's just effort. Like, that's really what it is. I'm not in love or anything like that. I love effort.
It's sexy. And let me just say this. As much travel as I've done, I've never dated anyone or hooked up with anyone while I was traveling. ever. But effort, I have not experienced the same effort. And I will limit it to Atlanta and Georgia for now, even though I've lived in a lot of places. But for now, I don't see the effort in this area. Not like I've experienced in other places. And sometimes it's just, a boost to the ego. But
you're right.
The effort is lacking. And I don't say that to diss anybody. I say there are some lessons to be learned.
You are correct. It is regional because I went, and we go to Chicago once a year. We're going in July to the Chosen Few. And it's 3.5 seconds after I touch down, 4 or 5 different people are trying to be on my calendar.
Exactly.
So that is, and in Detroit as well. Chicago, Detroit. I haven't been to Dallas as a single person, but I suspect, but I don't think I think Houston is giving Atlanta shit.
The energy. I would agree. I definitely.
But I think Dallas probably is going to be better. In Cali, and I did well. I mean, when I was in so I moved to California when I got divorced, and pretty right away. I wasn't looking, but someone matched me up. Someone I didn't really know. I didn't know this person. It was someone that referred to me, and so but yeah, this is ghetto.
It's a little ghetto, and it's a little what's the word? These guys, I think, feel entitled. Is that entitled to what?
But what are they entitled? Yeah.
I'm not exactly sure what, but the entitlement situation is real.
It is. It is. Who wouldn't want to every day hear? I mean, I don't think, even if I don't think that this person is not being genuine at all. But just the effort. It's the effort, and it's the effort.
Tiffany in the chat said my aching knob.
He did say that. Tiffany, how's your dad? Thanks for joining the show tonight. Really appreciate having you. Despite the fuckery at Facebook. Thank you so much. Black Diamond agrees that it's entitlement.
Yeah, I think it's entitlement. And I dare I say,
beautiful woman. I mean, I don't know her business like that. I mean, I know she probably she's getting it. Yeah. We're all getting what we need. Let's be clear on that. But
that entitlement, and it's not all their fault. Let me just say that, because again, I'm not here to diss any man.
No,
but in order to feel entitled, you have had to be put in a situation of entitlement. You have had to receive an entitled behavior or thing that you feel entitled to. So somebody has to give it in order for you to feel it, I feel like. So is it us?
Somebody got your nails done or something like that? Like, what are we saying? That makes you entitled?
Well, yes, if every man you date gets your nails done, you're going to feel like every guy you date needs to get your nails done. That's an entitlement.
So what are we doing? And we'll talk about it when we come back. Well, I'm not doing nothing. I'm not gonna take on these clowns, because I am a whole, perfect, and complete human.
That part.
You're watching the Tea with Tree. We're talking about being picked. I love being chosen.
Absolutely.
I love being pampered.
Yes.
And I'm going to keep getting my passport stamped. Okay. And yes, he did buy me flowers while I was there. Now, I'm not going to tell y'all what I tried to ghost him.
You tried it. You tried it.
Like, when I knew I was leaving the next day, do not disturb.
Wow.
Was in full effect.
He found you anyway.
It didn't matter. So, when we come back, we're going to have a special guest I used to have the treehouse. So I almost said in the treehouse. But we're going to have a special guest on the Tea with Tree. I'm so excited to share this human with you all. You're going to love her.
Love.
I am Tree Taylor.
And I'm Cher Therese.
It's the third segment. Okay. And don't think we forgot, because Cher wants y'all to come hang out with her. Okay. Down to the trail ride. So
that's right.
We're going to run this spot and we will be back shortly. Yes. What do you say about the knob, Cher? What was the knob line?
Aching. My aching knob.
My aching knob. We are so 12 years old. Like, that's the thing I love about Stewart Media and Entertainment people. We're 12. I'm on the I always feel like I'm on the playground with them. And I was I was a girl that I was a tomboy, but like a pretty tomboy.
Yeah.
Not like I played with the boys and the girls. And these people that come into this space, they're going to be silly.
Keep you young, keep you silly on your toes.
We had a swinger this morning, baby. It was swinging. We'll be back. And there's low. They don't like it, but I'ma keep on stepping. Come on. They don't like it, but I'ma keep on stepping. Shit. They don't like it, but I'ma keep on stepping. Hold on.
Have you ever been stranded on the side of the road, Ollie?
Yes.
It's not comfortable, is it?
No.
Dogs and poodles, if you find yourself in a jam on the side of the highway, give my folks at Bay 11 Towing a call, 404-770-6949. Again, that's 404-770-6949. Being stranded on the side of the road in Metro Atlanta is very stressful and dangerous. Bay 11 Towing is who you need to call, whether you're dealing with a flat tire, dead battery, full-on breakdown, or whatever that may have you on the side of the road. Call our folks at Bay 11 Towing, and they will get to you with a competitive rate and quicker than everybody else in town. Again, that's Bay 11 Towing. That number is 404-770-6949.
Hey, Bookie, if you love travel like I love a good passport stamp, come to the front. I'm Cher Therese, best-selling author and queen of Wanderlust romance, and I created the book club for perfectly imperfect women who crave more. More freedom, more sisterhood, more damn passport stamps. Inside, you'll get VIP travel perks, luxury airport lounge access, curated group trips, and concierge-level support that makes planning feel like pleasure, not pressure. This is not your average travel club. It's a lifestyle. Upgrade for women who live out loud and love even louder. And right now, membership is almost 50% off. So click that link, pack your bags, and I'll see you on the runway.
Ladies and gentlemen, welcome back. This is the Tea with Tree. This is the third segment of the show. It's the real reactions. This is the part of the show that I really love, where we show each other the fuckery from the week. Joining us in the show. Oh my God! It is the beautiful, the lovely Tanya. Nola. Okay. Her mama didn't name her La Tanya. She is here with me and Cher. Welcome to the Tea with Tree, Tanya Wilder, ladies and gentlemen. Okay, can we just I don't have any applause. We're gonna just do like
yay, clap it up.
Welcome to the show, Tanya. I'm so glad to have you. Ladies and gentlemen, the Stewart Media and Entertainment Network is about to bring some more estrogen to this biatch. Ladies and gentlemen, this is the programming that you will start to receive in the fall. Okay? Okay. Tanya, tell everybody who you are.
Hi, everyone. First of all, I want to thank you both for having me here tonight. It's really been a pleasure. I've been listening to you guys, and I want to wish Cher, you had a birthday, correct?
Yes, 48 and loving it.
So you're my twin. You're a Gemini, I take it.
You know, the best.
Yes, I have a birthday coming up on Saturday.
Yeah.
So Gemini rules. Okay, we rule
2 times.
Double trouble, always.
Tanya, tell everybody about how you came to this space this evening. Guys, give her a round of applause. We got people in the chat. Tell everybody about The Truth Ain't in Us.
Well, we have a new podcast coming out in August, but we do have a pop-up coming out as well, and I'll get to that in just a second. It's called The Truth Ain't in Us, and I decided to do to call it The Truth Ain't in Us because I'm the type of person, I stand on business, I own what I say, I walk in my truth, I own my truth as well. Mm-hmm. And a lot of people today are afraid of doing those things. They're afraid of telling the truth, owning the truth, because mm-hmm. they're afraid of being canceled. And for that reason, I wanted to create a space where people can come and actually be themselves and, be real and tell the truth, of course. And I remember people giving me this name. I work in sales, and they always said you had the gift of gab. And I used to take it as a negative thing, but I started owning it because the gift of gab to me means, I can go into many spaces, mm-hmm. Whether it's with a CEO, a business owner, or the average Joe, and I can have a conversation that's relatable with each person.
That's right.
Yes. And also the gift of gab to me is so powerful because I lead people follow me.
Yes.
And I feel like it's been a blessing. So I own the gift of gab.
Absolutely. That's that mercurial energy, that Gemini energy.
Yeah.
You're watching The Tea with Tree. We're talking to Tanya Wilder. The show is The Truth Ain't in Us. We've got 2 pop-ups coming that she'll tell you about. Tanya, this is the Real Reactions segment of the show. I'm so excited because I love we send each other a lot of DMs, and believe it or not, we just met each other. I guess it's been a month now. Shout out to Doug Stewart for the referral. I just really appreciate him, and I just know like this is going to be very powerful, a very powerful connection. It's going to bless the Stewart Media and Entertainment space with, as I've already said, we need more estrogen. Yes, Real Reactions. Check this out, Tanya. I can't wait to show her. And share, you chime in too, boo. Okay. Here we go.
Normally and typically in an Arab household, the man usually is the provider financially, and that's just how it is.
That is just something I wasn't prepared for.
Most Arab women expect that.
Just like most American people expect the woman to contribute half, or not half, just contribute.
But you're not dealing with an American woman.
No, but she'd have to deal with some of my things though too. This was definitely not what I wanted to hear. I thought Moroccan women prioritize family over material things, and I was not anticipating that it would mean I have to be the sole provider for a household. I didn't sign up for this.
Ew. Like, okay, I want to explain, Tanya. This is a travel series. So I wanted to get things that align. Mm-hmm. Please unpack that bullshit.
Well, first and foremost, I've been married for 34 years, and I am a firm believer that you have to set the tone in the beginning of a relationship. And when men start talking this 50-50 thing, for me, if you're a man, then be a man. Stand on business, handle your business. Now, if we're married, or let's just say we're dating, and then we get married, mm-hmm. and you get sick or you can't work, then I'm going to step up to the plate. But at the end of the day, I believe that if you're a man and you're going to be the leader of this family, then damn it, you better own it. 100%.
Listen, I 100% agree with you. I think the only thing I will say that might be just slightly different is she gets to choose how she wants her life to be, but he also gets to choose. But I think that every relationship has to go into it with the understanding they're just not for each other because they're totally diverging on that, and that's okay. My problem with him is more so in the stereotype that Moroccan women might not want material nice things. Like what?
Moroccan, they think none of us don't want nice things. Like they think that all of us just again. They got your nails done. I got your hair braided.
Child. Well, here's the thing: when you're talking 50-50, yeah. I'm looking at you like, are we roommates? That's what roommates does. That's what they do. Roommates split it 50-50. So at the end of the day, if we're doing 50-50, then we don't need to date. We just need to be friends.
Keep the lights on.
I'll pay for my meal, you pay for your meal, and we keep it going. And at the end of the day, I feel like, and don't get me wrong, because every man may not be able to afford a certain lifestyle.
Sure.
So I feel like if you're a McDonald's man, then you need to find somebody on your level. If you're a Tops man,
exactly,
find somebody on your level at the end of the day.
I agree. I think it's dating in your range, whatever that range may be, and understanding where you are. That's it.
For the record, I've been craving Red Lobster. Just wanted to say that. So I will I want chops.
Red Lobster.
I want chops. I want Red Lobster.
For sure.
I want cookouts. I'm versatile like that. If you are the trash man, but I feel protected. I feel the roof is over my head. You're not coming at me like it's okay.
Mm-hmm. And I will say this. Let's just say that you and your significant other, you make more than your significant other, right?
Okay.
I feel like as a man, you should pay the mortgage. I don't care where you are in the relationship. You should have that responsibility of paying the mortgage, because at the end of the day, you're a man. Stand up and be a man. And that's the problem. And I'm looking at Offset, like sideways. Mm-hmm. You know what I'm saying? This lady.
He's been kind of foul from the beginning, though. Let's be real honest. He ain't, yeah.
Like she put you on to me, because I never knew who the Amigos was until Cardi B started dating Offset. Right?
Really?
Yes. And for me, I feel like you cheated. Why in the hell should she be paying you spousal support? Like, go out there and work. You
figure it out.
Yeah, you're famous. Mm-hmm. You have all types of doors that can open for you.
So Tanya, before we get out of here, yes. We're going to do 2 pop-ups. Ladies and gentlemen, I am the producer for The Truth Ain't In Us. So it's about to be bust down, unhinged at night in your face. It is an ensemble cast of beautiful women. I think I'm going to have the opportunity. I've only got 2 more shows of this iteration. I think I'm going to have another cast member on next week. Cher, I got to get Cher's permission, but we're going to have another cast member on. But tell everybody about, can you just give them a tease on the pop-up, the first pop-up, the date?
Yes.
And what you finna be putting on fire?
So the first pop-up is going to be on June the 24th at 8 p.m. to 10 p.m. and then July 1st from 8 p.m. to 10 p.m. Mm-hmm. Our first show is actually going to be about side chicks, and we have a special guest coming in, not necessarily because females are always talked about as the side chick, but we're bringing on a side dick. We're bringing on a male.
Yes! Yes!
Yes! And he's going to tell his story on being that side piece.
One thing you said to me that made me really interested in the side chick. You were like, she needs a care package. Like, she gets villainized so badly. Okay. She gets villainized really badly. You wanted to also present that angle of like a survival guide for the side chick. They added the dick this morning.
And by no means I'm in support of a side chick.
Right.
Let's just keep it
Make
100.
that clear.
Okay.
Because 34 years, she's not in support of that. But
Right.
it needs to be talked about. These are questions people be thinking anyway.
Exactly.
Platinum Boy Entertainment TV says, so if he has the mortgage, do you have the utilities, Tanya?
Again, if he's not making, if I'm the top earner, then yes, he has the mortgage. I'm paying everything else. In my case, my husband and I both make good money, but he pays all the bills. Okay, so, and that was from day one. And there was a time when I was a top earner. I made more than he made, but he still paid the mortgage.
I have a question about that. Why do you think it's important that he pays the mortgage? Is it so that he has that leadership role, or?
Yes, of course.
Okay.
Of course.
I think that makes him feel more, like you said, that he's leading. Loose Neck wants to admit, as he tends to, that he's been a side dick a few times. Ooh. He didn't know it. He didn't know it. Tanya, where can people find you on these internet streets?
So we have a YouTube channel, The Truth Ain't In Us. And we also have a Instagram page called The Truth Ain't In Us as well.
It's at Truth Ain't In Us. We are on Instagram. We are on YouTube. This is Tanya Wilder, and it is going to get wild. The ensemble is good. And sometimes I'll pop in because I'm gonna have to keep them together.
Yes.
We're gonna have a good time. Thank you so much, Tanya, for coming onto the show and gracing us with your beauty and your wisdom. Thanks for sharing the space.
Yes, listen, I cannot wait to tune in. Listen, and Geminis rock. Let's say that one more time.
Yes, we do.
Y'all do. Y'all are fun. Platinum Boy agrees with you, Tanya, with your response.
Oh, thank you, Platinum Boy.
Wait, he said he's giving you some more shout out. Ooh,
okay.
Y'all come on back because it's going to be a lot of this and some just real talk. Tanya, thank you so much. We'll talk to you soon. Bye.
Well, she is fun.
She's fun.
Yes.
When I tell you my soul said yes, like immediately, I just knew. I knew. And she's just she's good. She's good. Yeah. I'm going to bring in one of the other hosts. I don't want to, it's 3 other women in the space. Mm-hmm. Phenomenal. They got their stories. Y'all ain't gonna believe when you see the beauty. This ain't no children. It's people our age. So we're gonna have a good time. Maybe, I don't know. We're gonna be doing some multi-field trips around SME, Stewart Media and Entertainment. Shout out to Doug and Ryan for seeing the vision. It's not this ain't my house, but I be having a whole lot to say. I don't pay no mortgage around here. Okay, I get paid. Okay, anyway, when we come back, it's about that time. Hot and heavy. Something new.
Mm-hmm.
I am Tree Taylor.
And I'm Cher Therese, the author. And
when we come back,
I'm here for the ride, just like y'all are on what's about to come.
It's time for the live reading. We're going to go do a little commercial real quick, and we'll be back. Stay tuned. Thank you, Tanya. The truth ain't in us. Follow it right now. Go to Instagram and follow it. Stop playing with us.
Central and South Georgia, are you ready for the Steel Horses Leather Roads Trail Ride?
July 26th, we got the horses, the cowboys, cowgirls, boots on the ground, food and drink too, with cash prizes for the best line dance crew. And the best horse in show, this is a trail ride. With DJ Smooth on the ones and twos, July 26th, tickets on sale now. This the one you do not want to miss.
You don't need a trust fund to travel like a boss.
I flew to Bali for under $500. I've been to over 20 countries and islands, and I've stayed in luxury hotels for less than $100 a night. I do luxury for less every single time. If you love to travel, or you're just tired of waiting for someday, this is for you. Inside my free webinar, I'm breaking down exactly how I travel the world in style without draining my savings or maxing out a credit card. I'm not talking deals. I'm giving you the whole blueprint. And whether you're planning your first solo trip, a luxury girls getaway, or just want to stop scrolling and start going, I got you. You don't need more money. You just need a better strategy. Click the link in this post and grab your free seat now. I'll show you how to turn Wanderlust into a lifestyle and travel like a boss without breaking your back or your bank account. Your next trip doesn't have to wait. It starts with one click. I'll see you inside the webinar.
Tree Taylor, Cher Teray. You're watching the Tea with Tree. It is the Wanderlust travel series. Cher's got a new book. She's always writing. She's directing her. You're curating a life. You really are. You know that, right?
Oh, absolutely.
I talk about that a lot. The power of your mouth, but scripting, spelling is a spell.
Oh, yeah.
Like, that's why you out here almost falling.
And then up by the elbow, you feel so gracefully.
That was the answer.
I wanted to fall again.
Okay. Wait, let me try to fall. I might have to add that to my repertoire. Cher, we're about to do another reading.
We are.
And then we're going to get to the chat, and then we're going to get out of here for the night. Talk about it.
Let me get into it. So Steel Horses, Leather Rose, the 4th book coming out in July. That trail ride y'all see, that's based on this book. We're bringing the book to life, and y'all are the first people to hear anything from this book.
You be writing faster than I can't wait till I'm reading one of your books and I see that the character fell and because I'm sorry, Potential Bae, you finna be in a book, okay? Have you ever done that?
Absolutely not, because you know what? Because too many people, first of all, too many exes have hit me in my DMs talking about when you gonna write that book about me? Never, not ever.
I know that's right.
Ever. So
yeah, I think you're right. Yeah, you don't.
I will say that this book, Steel Horses, Leather Robes, Kara and Corian's story, will be the closest thing to my life. Now, it is fiction.
Okay.
It is indeed fiction, but there are certain elements of this story that were pulled from real life events, let's say. So I would say it's more of a historical representation of fiction, but not any truth to the characters or the story. Let me say that.
F is for fiction and V is for voice. Oh. And right now we bring you my narration of Cher's new project. Let's go.
Kara, the pond had always been my place, my quiet, my refuge. And now, wrapped in Corian's arms for the first time since we were teenagers, all of it, the memories, the emotions, the heat, crashed into me so hard, I couldn't breathe. The past surged through me, relentless, refusing to stay buried. Back then, this place was magic. A secret world hidden from the rest of Lily where time slowed and everything felt bigger, brighter. The water stretched wide and still, mirroring the sky like a piece of another world had been left behind just for us. The bank was wild, blanketed in soft bursts of purple and yellow, the flowers swaying lazily in the thick summer air. The trees leaned in close, casting shadows that moved like whispered secrets across the surface. It was the place I ran to when the world felt too heavy. When the grief of losing my parents pressed down on me so hard I thought I'd break. When I needed to write myself into existence because nothing else felt real. I'd sit cross-legged in the grass, journal balanced on my knee, letting my thoughts spill onto the page like ink was the only thing keeping me together. And somehow, Corian always knew where to find me. He'd stand at the tree line sometimes, watching me with a quiet patience that never demanded anything. He wouldn't speak until I did. Other times he'd just sit next to me, close enough that I could feel the warmth of him, but never close enough to intrude. And then there were the days when he couldn't help himself. Days when he'd snatch my journal right out of my hands, flipping through my words with that teasing grin, pushing me just enough to make me chase him. That's how we had our first fight here. That's how we had our first kiss here. That's how I knew, really knew, that I loved him. And it's where I gave him everything. I hadn't let myself think about that day in years. The way the sun melted across his skin, turning him into something untouchable. The way his hands trembled as they traced paths down my arms, my back, my hips, like he was discovering something sacred. The way we moved, slowly, hesitantly, like we were afraid the world might shatter if we got too close. We were young, but we knew what we were doing. It wasn't rushed. It wasn't clumsy. It was deliberate, a claiming, a giving, an understanding. We breathed each other like we were the only two people in existence, like we had all the time in the world. I had given him every part of me that day, and just a few short months later, he'd given himself completely to someone else and had a whole baby to show for it.
Small town romance. Second chance at love.
You're watching The Tea with Tree. All you late ninjas. Thanks for coming. I mean, being here. Pause. Thank you for coming, being here. Pause. I think that these people was rewatching the show from this morning. We had the swinger on.
Oh boy.
He was masked up. He had on some glasses and share. Okay, wait. We couldn't breathe either, baby. We could not breathe. Okay.
Where did y'all find him?
Hey, he found us. He found us. Jungle Brother says we're looking lovely as usual. Thank you so much.
Party.
So much. Loose Neck said we surviving the bull. It was a time.
Wow.
Platinum said it was legendary. Yes, I need to get I need to get an award for producing that shit.
I need to go back and watch that because
I'm gonna send you the clip. Black Diamond said he was looking like somebody that's nah, I ain't gonna say it. I mean, I thought about it's just because that's all over the TV, but in no way is it associated with that. Like these are consenting humans.
Yeah, for sure. I mean, it's a lifestyle for everybody. You can find your tribe in these borders of the continental United States.
He talked about finding 7 at one time. I need the cricket sound. Oh, I can hear crickets. Yeah. Guys, it's been a lot of fun. Wet and Wild Wanderlust moments just happened. When's the book going to be out?
Early July. The pre-order is up and on sale right now. As a matter of fact, if you're interested in that pre-order, you can get it for 15% off over on my website. But it is coming out in alignment with the Cowboy Carter concert that'll be here in mid-July, the Bill Pickett Rodeo that's coming end of or early August.
That I didn't get tickets for. That thing sold out Fast.
You know, I was going to be a featured vendor there. However, I will be at Black Writers Weekend that weekend. I did get into that.
Where is that?
That's going to be in Atlanta too. Black Writers Weekend, first weekend in August.
Okay.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. The writers. You know, and tonight's show was picked, pampered, passport stamped, dating abroad, where the men bring flowers, not excuses. Listen, I love Black men. I love Black American men. I just love Black men. Okay. I just it something needs to change, but change starts within. It's not outward. So I always wonder if I'm hyper aware that whatever I'm getting is really a reflection of me somehow. That's my belief. I know that's not everyone's belief, but I in no means, I always want to make it clear, I'm not here to bash men, but I am going to continue to be in the spaces that are celebrating me.
Yeah.
Are reminding me that I am a queen. Okay. Not just with their words.
Actions.
Keep your words. It's the actions that really resonate with me. The effort we talked about. Effort allows me to relax.
Mm-hmm.
I'm a busy human. That's probably the biggest challenge. And I talked to you about this before, is just understanding that I work a lot, but I like what I do. So I create often.
Yeah. Tree, you said something to me earlier today that I think needs to be said for the masses, that you cultivate a life of softness by first softening your voice, softening the things you do say and feel about yourself. And I think that's that change that starts. If you want that soft life, you have to lower your own energy, not your vibration, but lower it a little bit for yourself and become soft for you.
You're right. And I do this in the comfort of my own home. I don't have to be outside. I'm moving very purposefully. Now, to be fair, these people see me wired. Detroit red, I'm called. I pop off. That's the space for that. It's actually where I am functioning more in my masculine energy, but we don't have time for me to be in my feminine energy when I'm trying to run a show, a 2-hour long show with a bunch of line steppers, okay? And other adult, they're grown men, but when they get in front of the mic, they turn into who they want to be probably all the time, but it's corporate. And so my role is to be more stern. But baby, when that situation goes off, I'll be taking naps.
Okay. Taking baths.
I move very deliberately. I have a TikTok account, and it's pretty it's big. It's a lot going on over there. And somebody was in there this week and was like, "Why are you always touching your hair?" I went, "Bitch, get out the treehouse." I do that I don't do it on purpose. It's really a habit, but it's something that makes me feel a certain way. If you don't like it, don't bring your ass over here.
Listen.
Okay? I'm working on, nobody knows, when you grew up the way I did, I have been surviving for far too long, and I am in my season of thriving and just being and allowing.
Yeah. Yep.
And so we talked about this last night, Tanya and I, along with some of the other hosts. We're doing test runs. She had her beer in a wine glass.
Listen,
whatever makes you feel. Black Diamond, Samika, KK, Tiffany. We gonna be in here with y'all, with the gentlemen. And I feel very protected in this space, especially by the viewers. Maybe not Jungle, but I'm just kidding. I feel very protected in this space, but we can be in here and still be women.
That's right. And bosses. Let's not forget that. And bosses. And still be feminine and still be soft and still get things done.
Welcome, Till Dog. We're kind of done now, but welcome. I know that you were probably, as I've said to you, the other people who arrived when they were able. Okay, we're not going to shame anybody. You was over there looking at the bull, Till Dog. You were re-watching the show. It was a good show.
7 at a time, huh?
Choose the bull over the black cat. That's fine. That's fine. Cher, thank you so much. You're so beautiful. We're going to hang out. I'm going to stalk you all weekend. I'm going to be like, are you down here? Are you down here? I will be at the Black Romance Book Festival. Shout out to all of the beautiful authors. I feel like I only saw one man. Guys, are y'all writing books?
They are.
I've never narrated a book that was written by a man.
I mean, wait, a lot of romance though.
Wait, let me stop. I've narrated fiction books written by men, but not any romance and not any black romance. But
there are some out there. There are some though.
I'm looking forward to this weekend. Shout out to Kaya Montague.
Yes.
I don't know if there's another author that I work with that I really think she's very talented. Why can't I think of her name right now? I think I told y'all about a book I narrated where the author wrote that the guy had 6 phalluses. It was good. It was good. Eva O'Hare. I don't know if she's going to be there. And I have been for 2 years being like, you gotta go. But, you know, she's moving at her own pace. But her writing is so good and unique and different and black, but aliens. And it's going to be a good time this weekend. And then next weekend.
Seriously. Dresses.
My favorite.
You have your sundress ready?
Baby, if I turn this camera around and show you all the different situations, shout out to GDH Couture. Miss Gertrude got me together. Okay, I'm gonna be cute. I got a lot of options. I'm excited. Me and T-Dub will be outside. What? Outside. Thank y'all for watching. I am Tree Taylor.
And I'm Cher Therese, the author.
2 more episodes.
That's right.
Facebook, y'all better get y'all ish together. I don't know what happened, but the people were here. You know, these numbers look different when we finish. We'll see y'all next week. Wait a minute. Oh yeah, I'm gonna be here. I don't think I bought a ticket to the Thursday situation. I don't need to be. I don't need to be at everything. We'll see y'all next week. Thank you so much. Bye.
Bye.